Today in NBA 2K26, I am putting Shaquille O'Neal and Luka Doncic on the same team. As you can see, we're here on NBA 2K26 with the Los Angeles Lakers for the upcoming season, and now at the top of the roster we have prime Shaq, Shaquille O'Neal. Of course, played many great years with the Los Angeles Lakers in his career, and today we're going to be teaming up him and Luka Doncic, and of course LeBron James as well on this Lakers squad to see how things play out on 2K26. So if you're all ready, I'm ready. Let's get into this video and let's get started. First though, before we kick into the simulation, let me guys show you the rotation for this season. And here's the rotation we're rocking with. We have Luka Doncic at the 1, of course, Austin Reeves at the 2, LeBron at the 3, Hachimura at the 4, and Shaq going to be at the 5, of course. Coming off the bench, DeAndre Ayton, Marcus Smart, Jared Vanderbilt, and Dalton Knecht. Let's see how things play out on 2K26 with Shaq and Luka and, of course, LeBron on the same team. Now we have some challenges in today's video. The first challenge is, of course, to win the NBA championship. I'm going to be doing 3 years of the simulation, so hopefully by the end of year 3 we have at least 1 championship. The goal would be even better, would be if we make 3 NBA championships, but we'll see how things play out. And of course, it is also for Shaq to win MVP. Gonna be very difficult too. Luka Doncic wins a lot of MVPs in these sims, so there's a good chance that either Luka or Shaq can win MVP. So there it is. See how things play out on 2K26. I'm gonna see y'all at the end of the first season here. Let's hope for some great results with Shaq and Luka Doncic teaming up together. And at the end of the season, Luka Doncic is your MVP, 27 points, 8 rebounds, 11 assists for him. So year number 1, the MVP is going to Luka and not Shaq. Let's see what Shaq put up shortly for his numbers in year number 1. Cooper Flag Rookie of the Year as expected. We got Russell Westbrook, 6th Man of the Year with the Cavs. Very interesting. Victor, Defensive Player of the Year. And we got Montes Pazulis as your most improved player with the Chicago Bulls. Shout out Shea being the clutch player of the year. We're doing it with Luka Doncic on the All-NBA first team. And we end up with Shaq on the All-NBA second team. That's what you like to see. Unfortunately, no LeBron on third team, though. That would have been pretty cool, in all honesty. All-defensive first team, we do end up with Shaq. That is what you like to see. And no offense to Luka, but I don't think Luka's going to be around all-defensive first team. So we were actually the second seed. The Dallas Mavericks did better than us. Let's see. At the end of the year, actually, we were tied with the Dallas Mavericks. 63-19 record on the year. That's pretty good. 33-9 at home, 30-10 on the road. But obviously, since the Mavericks are ranked higher than us as the 1 seed, we're the 2 seed. That means the Mavericks beat us more times throughout the regular season. 127 points a game, 50 rebounds a game, 38 assists. Pretty good if you ask me for this Lakers squad. Show the player stats here at the end of the season. Of course, this could be LeBron's only year in the simulation, so we'll see how things play out. Luka this year, of course, 27 points, 8 rebounds, 11 assists. That's what you like to see. We had Shaq here, 24 points, 13 rebounds, 3 assists, 2.5 blocks a game for him. LeBron had 22.5 points this year, 6 rebounds, and 10 assists, so his assists went up. Both Luka and LeBron, wow, look at all those assist numbers, crazy. Reeves had 15 points, 2 rebounds, 3 rebounds to say, and 7 assists. DeAndre Ayton, 10.6 rebounds off the bench. Shout out Roy Hachimura as well, Marcus Smart, and the rest of this Lakers squad. So let's see how things play out in the NBA playoffs. We're going to take on the Phoenix Suns in the first round. I don't think this should be a tough matchup for the Lakers. We should be able to just beat them with these. Devin Booker, Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, Royce O'Neal, Mark Williams. It would be interesting to see what happened last year if the Mark Williams trade actually went through, and obviously it didn't, but he ended up on the Suns here, and of course the Lakers got 8, and so you never know what's going to happen here. Either way, in game number 1 here, we do end up taking the W, 129-119 here. Luka 33, 12 and 11, triple double. Shot 29 and 9 and 5 blocks for Shaq in game 1, I should say. In game number 2, Luka Doncic 44 and 10, absolutely killing it. Shaq had 23 and 10, and LeBron had 22, 12 and 9, 1 assist shy of a triple double. Game number 3 though will be going to Phoenix, 127-112. Booker putting the team on his back. Jalen Green did really well. Obviously, our 3 best players, putting up these crazy numbers. 18 dimes though for Luka Doncic, crazy. Game number 4 here between these 2 squads. We'll also be going to Phoenix here, so we got a series on our hands. Just allowed Jalen Green to drop 45 on us. 34-7-9 for Luka Doncic, 31-15 for LeBron, 26-11 for Shaq there. Game number 5 though is going our way, 132-112. LeBron had 32 and 11 in this one, and another triple double for Luka Doncic. Also, Austin Reeves 13 dimes. All right. 37 for Jalen Green's been really killing it against us. Holy, averaging 34 in the playoffs against us. Wow, and 25 on the season there. And in game number 6, we end up winning. We're going to the next round, taking on the Los Angeles Clippers. You got James Harden, Bradley Beal, Bogdan Bogdanovic, Kawhi Leonard, Avaka Zubac here, John Collins, Brook Lopez, and Al Horford now on the same in. Shout Chris Paul as well, Chris Dunn. They are a very good team in my opinion. You know, obviously it would have been better if they were, 5 years ago. But hey, they're still going to be pretty good against us. Let's see how things play out. Game number 1, we get the W against them, 140-106. Obviously, this is something I'd love to see in real life, Lakers Clippers. And Luka Doncic in this one, 37 and 12. LeBron at 36 and 11. Shaq here, 26 and 18. Huge numbers for our big three. Game number 2 is also going our way. Shaq 34 and 8. LeBron 28, 3 and 12. Luka Doncic 24, 11 and 19. Going absolutely insane in these playoffs here, averaging 12 assists a game and 33 points. Just Luka Doncic. It's just Luka Doncic. Game number 3 against us, 137, I should say 134. We get the W. 27 for Kawhi. Luka Doncic 33, 8 and 11. 28, 5 10 for LeBron. 23-17 for Shaq. Can we go to the next round and win Game 4 against the Clippers? Yes, we do. We're going to the Western Conference Finals. We're taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. They got Mike Conley, Anthony Edwards, Jay McDaniels, Julius Randle, Rudy Gobert, Naz Reid. Of course, this team now, according to 2K, will be in the Western Conference Finals for 3 straight seasons. But can they make the NBA Finals? Well, we're about to find out. 142-130 in game number 1. Luka 36, 13, and 11. Look at these big performances. Reeves put up 25, 21, 17 for LeBron. They're 19 and 18 for Shaq, 17 for 8 and 14 for Hachimura. Crazy numbers. Game number 2, though, we'll be going to Minnesota there. Look at 24 in this one. We shot Anthony Edwards, Naz Reid, Julius Randle. Big numbers for Minnesota. Game number 3, we get the W against them, 137-100. Randle with the big game, 32, 7, and 15 for Luka Doncic there, and 20 rebounds for Shaq, by the way, in game number 3. In game number 4, though, we'll be going to Minnesota, 107-100. So we got a series on our hands right here. What happens in game number 5? We'll be going to us, luckily. A very close game, a 133-130, but we get the job done. 31 and 11 for Luka Doncic. Can we win in game number 6 against Minnesota? And no, we do not. We're actually going to game 7. We're going to game 7 here. Let's go to Simcast here. I will hop in if this is a close one here. Let's see what happens between these two squads. The Lakers are up early. Of course, the Lakers are home because we are the higher seed, but we got a close game between these two squads here. And Minnesota, wow, 2 minutes and 36 seconds left on the clock. I have to hop in and see how things play out. Alright, so we're here now, game number 7, Western Conference Finals, tie game 101-101. See how things play out between these two squads. We got DeAndre Ayton with the ball. He's going to pass over to Luka Doncic. What's he going to do on this possession? Shooting that mid-range jumper, and it is off. Jay McDaniels the rebound on the other end for Minnesota. Of course, whoever wins this game will be going to the NBA Finals. The other one who loses, though, will be going home. We got Anthony Edwards on the ball. We got LeBron James guarding him. What's he going to do? Trying to shoot that fadeaway 3, but passes it inside to Rudy Gobert. Timeout Lakers here. Timberwolves are currently up by 2. This is not looking good. Also, I was really hoping that we kind of just get right past these Timberwolves teams, but this Timberwolves squad is really putting this Lakers squad to work. Even with Shaq on this team, they're just killing us, honestly. Austin Reeves with the ball over to Luka Doncic. What's he gonna do? Got Dante DiVincenzo on him. Luka Doncic for the 3-pointer, and that is off here. Julius Randle with the rebound. Luka's over 2 on the shots here as soon as I get into the game. Anthony Edwards with the ball for Minnesota. He's got Austin Reeves currently guarding him. Then again, remember last year, Anthony Edwards and Timberwolves did beat the Lakers there, and that's a 3 in the corner for Dante DiVincenzo. 5-point lead for Minnesota here. LeBron is tired. That very well could be the last game of his career. He's going to kick over Luka Doncic for 3, and that one is off. Shaq, though, on the glass. He's going to get the rebound and one absolute killer right there for Timberwolves there. Shaq potentially could just save the Lakers season, in all honesty. He does make the free throw as well. Like he said before, he makes them when they count. 106-104, a minute and 30 seconds left to go in this ball game. Anthony Edwards potentially gets right by Reeves, so in the corner for 3, it is off, this time by Dante DiVincenzo. LeBron with the rebound for the Los Angeles Lakers. What's he gonna do? He's got Jay McDaniels on him. I was Edwards for a second. LeBron James, he's got the ball. Shaq's trying to set him a screen here inside to Shaq. He's going to get those 2 points to go. We're back to a tie ball game. The assist from LeBron to Shaquille O'Neal, 106-106. 1 minute and 9 seconds left to go on the clock between these two teams. Julius Randle, he's got the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. What's he going to do? Over to Dante DiVincenzo. Keeps chucking away 3-pointers. That one's off, though. He made a clutch one before, but this one is off. LeBron James pushing the pace for the Lakers here. Over to Austin Reeves, back to Luka Doncic, back to LeBron James. They're going to slow it down here. Luka Doncic, he's got DiVincenzo on him. Hachimura in the corner. up to Reeves at the top of the key. We got 7 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Shaq is setting him the screen over to LeBron in the corner, and that's off, but LeBron misses. However, Shaq gets the offensive rebound, puts it back in. Shaq probably saved the Lakers season 2 times here. Could you imagine? I don't think Ayton's doing that. Shaq potentially saving him. 30 seconds left to go in this ball game. Edwards inside, over to Randall in the corner. Let's see what he's going to do. He's going inside, over to DiVincenzo, and he makes that little floater to go. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. It's actually an insane game I'm watching right here between these two teams. I love to see this in real life between the Lakers and Timberwolves. Obviously, it would be more fun if Shaq was playing. Either way, 20 seconds left to go on the clock. Hachimura will be inbounding for Los Angeles. Inside to LeBron James. What's he going to do? 16 seconds left to go. Will the Lakers be going to the NBA Finals, or will they be eliminated? Well, we're about to find out. We're potentially going to overtime too. LeBron James, he's got the ball, trying to put the moves on the defender. Over to Hachimura in the corner, and it is off. Timeout, Minnesota. 1.6 seconds left to go. Not a good possession for the Lakers at all. In all honesty, they kind of just got cooked right there. Let's see what happens here. 1.6 seconds left to go on the clock between these two squads. What is Minnesota going to do? Over to Naz Reid for 3, and he misses. Wow. Oh my God, we're going to overtime in this ball game. Wow. I'll see you guys in overtime. This was an intense Game 7 of the Western Conference Finals, by the way. So we're now here in overtime. Is 124 to 121 Minnesota. 50 seconds left to go on the clock. LeBron has the ball. He's going to kick it over to Luka in the corner for 3, and that one is off. Luka Doncic missed a lot of shots here, in all honesty. Jay McDaniels for the mid-range jumper. It is off. Luka's going to get the rebound here. 35 seconds left to go. Lakers currently down by 3. LeBron, he has the ball for Los Angeles. What's he going to do on this possession? See, Shaq, I thought he was going to set that screen, but doesn't. Hachimura is going to be the one with the screen. LeBron with the ball. Shaq over in the corner. Imagine Shaq shot that 3. It would be crazy. Back to Luka Doncic. Over to Reeves in the corner, and it is off. The Lakers miss another 3-pointer. 14 seconds left to go, and it looks like the Lakers are going to lose this game, lose Game 7 of the Western Conference Finals to the Timberwolves. They cannot beat this Timberwolves squad. Even with Shaq on the team, they're not going to be able to do so. Let's see. You never know what's going to happen here, so we'll sit through this. Dante DiVincenzo will be making free throw number 1, putting the Timberwolves up by 4. Can he hit the second one as well? And yes, he does. Now a 5-point lead for Minnesota. Lakers timeout. The Lakers don't make a 3 here right away. Obviously, they are cooked. Let's see what happens there. 13 seconds left to go on the clock between these two teams. Again, it's going to be Hachimura inbounding it for Los Angeles. Who are they going to be inbounding it to? Over to Luka Doncic in the corner. He's got DiVincenzo on. Back to Hachimura for 3. It is off. Shaq with the rebound. Reeves for 3. That one is off. Shaq again with the rebound. Luka Doncic for 3 now. And he does make that one to go, but it's a 1-second game left now. That is crazy. They wasted too much time. They missed way too many shots, and Shaq actually saving them every single time, but it looks like things are not going to go as planned. They're going to foul though with 0.3 seconds left on the clock and hope for the best that Randall misses a free throw here. Can he miss one for the Lakers? He's going to make the first one there. 127 to 124. Can he hit the second one as well and ice the game? Yes, he does. The Timberwolves have won the game here. I'm not even going to play for the rest of it. We know the Lakers lost. The Timberwolves are going to the NBA Finals. Unfortunately, we are eliminated though with Shaq on the team. So unfortunately, the Lakers have been eliminated. It's going to be the Cavs and the Timberwolves in the NBA Finals, and it's going to be the Wolves winning. Anthony Edwards is your Finals MVP. Hopefully next year is better for this Lakers squad. And at the end of year 2, Shaq is winning MVP. 33 points, 16 rebounds, 3.5 assists, and 3 blocks a game. Obviously insane. Also 11% from 3 somehow. Shout Shaq there. Cam Boozer, Rookie of the Year with the Warriors. Damian Lillard, 6th Man of the Year with the Blazers. We got Victor, Defensive Player of the Year, and Most Improved Player is Cooper Flagg. Shaq is going to be on the All-NBA first team here, as is Luka Doncic. Now, something of note is, of course, that LeBron James did retire in this, so that is something to take note of here. Josh Giddey is now on the Hawks. He keeps switching teams on here. Check out the standings here at the end of the year. 66-16 for this Lakers squad. 32-10 at home. 34-6 on the road. We're actually the first seed here. The Mavericks did not tie us this season. We're actually first seed. That's what you like to see. And checking out the player stats here at the end of the season. Shaq here had the most scoring for us. 33 points, 16 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 blocks. Insane. Luka Doncic had 25 points. So how many points did he have last year? 27. 7 rebounds and 10 assists a game for him. Dalton Connect had 15 points for us. Austin Reeves had 13 and 7. Hachimura had 12. We also now have Quentin Grimes now on the team. And Lonzo, apparently. I have no idea how that happened. Lonzo, 7 points for us. And Jake LaVaria here, 6.5 points. We're going to be taking on, let's see what team in the first round, the Phoenix Suns. I do think that we should be able to beat this Phoenix Suns roster. Game number 1, we do get the W, win by 5. Shaq 42 and 21. This one absolutely insane. Game number 2 also going away, 38 and 11 for Shaq, 27 for Luka Doncic. Game number 3, see the Suns keep winning against us. They win game number 3, they're 114-95. Booker 44 against us, 27-11 for Shaq. What about in game number 4 though? I was about to say 5. Game number 4, we get W. We win by a little bit here. Booker 45. Shaq had 40 and 16. This one should be easily going on to the second round, and yes, we are. We're going to be going to the second round, taking on the San Antonio Spurs. They got De'Aaron Fox, Dylan Harper, Devin Vassell, Jeremy Sohan, Victor Wembanyama, and Stephon Castle. They got a good team here, much better than that Suns team. So a little bit worried, as it's proven right there. The Spurs take game 1, 137-135. A close one here. Luka Doncic 34 and 7-10. Shaq at 27, 10 and 6, but they get the W. 34 for Victor Wembanyama for San Antonio. Game number 2 is going our way, 135-134. Look at these close games here. That's crazy. 40 and 18 for Shaq, by the way. We take game 2. Game number 3 is also going our way. 25 for Victor, 28 for Luka Doncic, and 28, 13, and 6 for Shaq. Game number 4, though, looks like we're kind of taking control of the series. 43 and 13 for Luka Doncic, 32 and 14 for Shaq. Insane numbers between them. They do win game number 5, though. Luka Doncic is 31 in this one, but Victor dropped 41, trying to keep the Spurs alive. And they actually come back in the series. This is not looking good. 129-111, 34 for Victor, despite 27-13 from Shaq. Let's go to Simcast here in game number 7. Please, can we not lose another game number 7? Especially this would be even worse this year because it's in the round prior. The Spurs and the Lakers, we got a close matchup on here. High scoring game, and it's going to be the Lakers here. I got a task completed as well, but we get the W just barely. I was going to hop into that game, but we barely get the W. Tripped off for Luka Doncic. That's what you like to see. We're going to the Western Conference Finals, taking on the Dallas Mavericks. Kyrie Irving, Max Christie, Cooper Flagg, Anthony Davis, Derek Lively, Daniel Gafford, and D'Angelo Russell here, Jaden Hardy as well. They got a good team. Let's see how things play out. Game number 1, we do win 124-110. Shaq had 37 and 16 in this one. What about in game number 2? We unfortunately do not win game number 2. 121-93 loss, despite big game from Shaq right there. Davis and Hardy, big games for Dallas. Game number 3, though, will be going to Dallas. 135-129. Things are not looking good, in all honesty. We're down 2-1 to Dallas. Game number 4, though, we have also lost. Cooper Flagg 24 in this one, despite 35, 7 and 7 for Luka Doncic. We unfortunately just can't beat Dallas. We do win here in game number 5, 111-104. Shaq is going to have to be really, really good the last couple games here. Game number 6, though, will be going our way. We come back down 3-1, actually 139-120. Davis, big game, 51 and 14 for Shaq, by the way. Luka Doncic did not put up many points. We're going to Simcast here for game number 7. Can we get the W against Dallas and go to the NBA Finals? Should be interesting. It's going to be another close game, another game 7 for this Lakers squad. We're holding on a little bit here. We're starting to pull away, and yes, we do. 122-106. The Dallas Mavericks just blew a 3-1 lead against us. We're going to the NBA Finals. Shaq is your Western Conference Finals MVP, and Giddey is in the Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Lakers, Hawks in the NBA Finals. Josh Giddey, Dyson Daniels, Risha Sher, Jalen Johnson, Onyeka Okongwu, Nikhil Alexander Walker here, Jalen Williams, no Trae Young. So that's interesting. We should actually be able to get this job done easily. I think that the Mavericks there now, Spurs are much better rosters. 34, 6 and 14 for Luka Doncic, 34 and 16 for Shaq, 6 blocks as well. Game 1, game 2 is also going our way. 39 and 20 for Shaq, by the way, absolutely killing it. What about in game number 3 against them? We also get the W. Light work. It seems like this NBA Finals is going to be 32 points for Shaq in these playoffs, by the way. Luka Doncic is averaging 25 as well. Can we win in game number 4? No, we did not. We actually lose game number 4, game number 5. Hold on here. They come back and they win 2 straight. Game number 6, though, we get the W. The Lakers have won the championship. Shaq is your Finals MVP, 32 and 16. So there you have it. The challenge is complete. That's going to be the conclusion of today's video. So if you enjoyed today's video, let me know down in the comment section below. Subscribe if you're new. If you want me to do any of our players, let me know as well. I'd be happy to do so. Either way, I'll see you all in the next video. Hope you have a great day.